deep in the family G. 16s bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up out that E-way, now we slide through the back roads. Backseat, ride 4 deep in the family G. 16s bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up out that E-way, now we slide through the back roads. I ride, cruising around my city with my top up like a bad bitch. 100 on the dash, we high speed racing, ain't no crashing.
They Chappelle so they can't stand him. Electro baby from Atlantis. Cause I'm pretty and I'm handsome. Hoes do what they want. I bet these bands will get a dancing. I be in that studio late night cause I be vamping. Pictures worth 1,000 words, so baby get to snapping. And I ride for my niggas. I die for my niggas. Waste no time on these chickens, yeah.
I send it in the group chat.
I ride for my brothers. I die for my brothers. Waste no time. Backseat, rhyme 4 deep in the family Jeep. 16 bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up off that E-way, now we sliding through the back roads. Backseat, rhyme 4 deep in the family Jeep. 16s bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up off that E-way, now we sliding through the back roads.
I ain't gonna cap. This shit gonna last. This shit gonna last the podcast.
Yeah, hey, look, all I gotta say is hood classic.
Lately I've been drinking. Shouts out Yana, man. That's my dog for real.
Shouts out Yana Soul.
Shouts out Yana Soul, man. That's my dog. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't know if we live, man, but fuck it, man. Yana Soul, bro. That's my homie for real, man.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
one of the only verses on my next project too.
Oh,
one of the only features.
Hey, J-Rel, you got a
J Rel. His name is J Doug.
J Doug, my fault.
Or Mr. Douglas.
I'm thinking of your homeboy. Nah, I don't know why I thought of that name, but yeah, J Doug, bro. You got a IG?
Yeah. J Doug.
Sorry, shit, we live, bro?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So,
good.
hey, man.
Is it all together?
Well, Gonna get cracking.
You know what? I found him.
I'm gonna Aura set it up.
All right, my brothers.
We live.
Shout out to everybody that just tuned into the AURAVERSE. It's your boy I Moran. This is the only place where you can find that premium aurattainment. I mean, some people say, "Oh, I found it here, I found it there," and I'll be like, "Where at?" They be like, "YouTube." Well, it ain't the AURAVERSE, so it ain't. So, thank you guys for coming through. We got the day crew with us as usual, working the night shift.
Day crew.
What you mean, baby? So we got the homie Mecca, the marvelous ROC Hove Rock West with us.
Yo, what's up, man? Mecca the Marvelous, man. You already know what it is. Day crew representative, you feel me?
We're gonna go over to my dog AP.
AP, P-Row, you know what it is. AP, Day Crew, you feel me?
Nah,
Shouts out to
man.
my homies. We live.
We got Mr. Chicken Alfredo over there.
Hey, pass the mic, dude. Yo, man. Jesus. Hey, what's up, man? It's Fred of the God, man. You know what I'm saying? We really in these streets, bro. 1/8 of Day Crew, what's good? You know what I'm saying? On gang. Shout outs to Yana Soul for a new single. Why?
Shouts out Yana
Go
Soul.
stream that bit.
It is available everywhere on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google Music, Amazon Music. You feel
All
me?
that.
It's Y, literally the letter Y.
All
you
that.
feel me?
All that.
Produced by myself, Mecca the Marvelous.
All
Man,
that.
This is a beautiful
All
piece.
that.
We want everyone to listen to it. It is an amazing song.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you put it out, man.
On
For
gang.
sure.
And also, Catch My Vibe tour. Day Crew finna perform. You know what I'm saying? All of us, we really in
You know
these
what I mean?
streets, bro.
September 3rd.
September 3rd,
You
bro.
know what I mean? I
Go to-
forgot to send a little thing, but yes, we are having a
follow
show
us.
September 3rd over at Justice Pub. You feel me? Go ahead, follow us at Day Crew. We
Yeah.
forgetting
Day
Dre
Crew, Day
to
Crew.
announce himself and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. We got pass it to the.
Nah. Do the promo code.
You know what I mean?
Put
Also, the
code on
promo
there.
code is DCrew904. That is DCREW 904. Anyone who type in, who goes to the link in our bio in the Day Crew Instagram page, you feel me? You type that in. that goes straight to us, man, and we appreciate every single person who buys a ticket, man. Let's go.
We
Let's put Jacksonville
appreciate
on.
all
Know
that
what I mean?
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now we got Dree the geometrist.
So Dree the geometrist, Dree the philosophist, Dree the economist, Dree the astronomist, Dree the cosmetologist. How my tracks be in their head, you feel me? So you know what I'm saying? I'm everything. I'm all that and the above. You feel me? Dree the geologist, Dree the paleontologist, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? The list goes on, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? Dree, you know,
Dree the scientist.
You feel me? So I could be Dree the scientist too, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah.
But
let's get into it.
we're definitely going to have Dree the socialist on because today's topic is going to be calling out the culture. Now, this is the thing. Like, this is going to be more so of a more fluid conversation. I know we had it very structured the last time, which was dope. But I feel like just based off of the sentiments that want to be, talked about on this topic and stuff like that, is just so much to try to organize and piece together. And to be honest, there's just so much on our minds to where I already knew it stems over to this area of life, this area of society. To be honest, this week I kind of came up with this whole topic after getting rid of two other topics that pretty much are summed up in it. The first topic that we had that I came off of the last show with was, who is responsible for the downfall of society, men or women? Next question under that is, whoever is responsible for the downfall is the leader. And then I said, I was writing on it and stuff like that, but I was like, we're going to have to find like specific instances of like men doing stuff and women doing stuff and how that affects everything directly.
So science on it. You know
it was going to be very deep and stuff like that. So I felt like, we got to let that one breathe for a second. So I said, what about just the downfall of society in itself? We can speak on that, and that can give us the leads onto who does what.
You know what I mean? We can always table that, come back to it, you know what I mean? Once we do the science and the research and everything like that. Because that's a good topic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so then
I'm pretty sure the people want to hear it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm
Bro,
pretty sure.
that is always going to be a very touchy subject.
And that's why we
just, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but this is the place that these conversations need to be had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we don't say it, who else is going to say it?
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Got to keep it 100 every time.
Definitely.
Facts.
One
and the thing
double
is,
so like,
001 backwards.
Nah, but go ahead.
No, y'all straight. So pretty much downfall society, and it was just like, it's so many different topics. We can't even really cover them all. So I said, why not make it a series? And actually coming to this topic, I thought to myself, this might be just the overall purpose of this show. It might not even just be, just a topic of discussion for this week. This may be the reason why this show exists, calling out the culture, because the AURAVERSE is separate from the world. It's the complete, okay, you're coming over here, we're trying to separate ourselves, we're trying to do our best to be integral men and stuff like that, and not be a part of just the impulses and the instant gratification that everybody is chasing. So coming to that place was really because lately this year I said it's time to make people feel uncomfortable. Because in all actuality, I feel like there's no lines drawn and everybody is comfortable with whatever it is just because I believe it. This is my thing, so I'm going to do it, right? But I feel as though when listening to music, it was just a lot of death and praising death. And, this is just entertainment. But now it's not entertainment. It's actual real killings being depicted through these lyrics on beat. And now people are cool with this and they nod in their head to it. They rock it with it. And it's demonic. It's disgusting, and it's getting to the point to where people are comfortable with whatever. Like, right is wrong and wrong is right now. So back then, what used to be the uncomfortable thing was, oh my goodness, somebody half naked on TV. And now the uncomfortable thing is talking about being modest.
It's crazy too. I remember, bro, being young, I couldn't even really watch BET like that because my mom was like, bro, you ain't gonna see all these half naked women on the TV at age 8. You know what I mean? Like,
then we weren't as desensitized. Like,
you know what I mean?
Hey, bro, but the thing that's crazy, bro. Hey, look, bro. I'm pretty sure only Fredo could really speak on this, and probably J-Dub. No, I know for sure J-Dub can speak on it, and I know for sure you should be able to speak on it too, Fredo. But, bro, BET Uncut. Come on,
Tip
you
drill.
feel me,
I see
bruh?
that. I see
Like,
that,
bruh,
man.
come on, bruh. I remember actually watching like coming up on BET Uncut for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, I actually seen that joint. I remember watching Girls Gone Wild commercials.
Bruh, it wasn't like a,
like,
it wasn't like
you know what I'm saying?
it
Like the
wasn't, hard
infomercials.
to get to. That shit was just there. It was just freaking there. Like Girls Gone Wild and BET Uncut. But I saw what's that man Nelly.
Tip drill.
Tip drill.
You knew
He did the credit card. No, I ain't gonna lie. He did the credit
knew
card, and
exactly
everybody,
what I was
when
talking
everybody
about.
seen the credit card, it was like, oh,
I'm gonna pull this move out.
Oh, going to the strip club. We about to try that. We about to try that.
But I think the difference nowadays is that stuff came on late night when most people were asleep. Now you can access that shit 24/7.
Nah,
Hey,
that-
you
It's
no.
definitely
Hey,
easier now.
you right. But at the same time, if you think about it, what time did the BET come on?
It came on like at 2.
like 2, 3 in the morning.
Okay, so what makes you think that people weren't up at that time of night already? And
But
peep
most
this, at this
kids
at,
weren't.
around that time, I was like 9, 10, right? Because BET Uncut ended mad early.
That's why you
BET
bedtime.
Uncut ended
Yeah, exactly.
mad early, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Bless.
Nah, I ain't
But
gonna.
see, bro, like I was probably like 11 when BET Uncut ended. So that was
I was like
around
7.
like 20, like 06, 05, right? Something like that.
Something like that.
But
It was around that time.
Around that
But
time.
yeah.
T Uncut ain't got nothing on Twitter.
Oh no! I'll do you one better.
definitely
I do
right.
you
Yeah.
one better. I do you one better. Y'all ever seen?
Tumblr
Twitter
came
is
up.
so-
Y'all ever
Tumblr
y'all ever
had came
seen
up at one point, but what's
Sukiana's
up?
Pussy Everywhere?
Yeah.
What is
Boy,
that?
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
no,
song.
no, no. It's a music video.
It's a music video,
It's a
bro.
music
But
video.
Sukiana did the tip drill thing, but she had like literally naked women.
It was
pussy
literally
everywhere.
all naked women.
Like
it was
all
literally all
like you
naked
think
women.
tip drill was bad, bro?
I ain't
Nah,
never
nah,
seen
nah,
it.
nah, nah, nah.
I have no clue.
And
what that
like
is.
Women
Sukiana
eating
from
women
the
out,
hood,
bro.
and like yeah, bro, and like Sukiana from Fort Lauderdale, like from the hood, for real.
Oh, yeah,
for real.
that's why it's
You
disgusting.
know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But like, but like, I mean, she been had like a whole bunch of like ratchet stuff and stuff like that. So
But I feel like people are so proud of those things, but yet they're so passionate about getting rid of the byproduct of those things. That's why I'm saying culture is stupid, you know? Because the very same thing that they worship and they promote, the byproduct of those things they hate.
Hold
So-
on, I got a question. I
want to stop you right there real quick, just to say that, bruh, it's not to say that culture is stupid. It's to say that what they're considering to be culture is stupid.
and
bruh.
all right, and then now
Well, they're
I have a
creating
question.
a
I have a question
But
now
yeah, go
that
ahead,
leads
what
straight
you
into what you're saying, bro.
Mhm.
What is culture? What is this culture we're talking about? What is hip hop culture? What is rap culture? What is black culture?
Bruh, the
It goes
thing.
back to what he was talking about. It's like it doesn't matter because it's just whatever somebody makes it out to be.
Ooh, yeah, pretty much.
Bro, what I feel like what people perceive to be as hip hop culture, quote unquote, would be literally people being like the like I don't give a fuck type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like to where you can literally just be like,
What up?
hey, what's good?
Hey,
What's good?
we got J
good,
Lyric,
G?
baby.
You got Jay Lyric in here? Yo, what's good, son?
I know that
What's
you've
good?
been
You know what I
going
mean?
through
What's good, bro?
something.
But yeah, so
I
like,
know that you.
so,
Got Jay
bro,
Lyric in the
Yeah. Hey, wait a second. Pass the mic.
yeah,
I want you to-
yeah. I was about to
Look,
say,
look.
no. Pass the mic, bro. Give yourself an intro.
I'm just cooling, man. They know what it is. It's your boy Jay.
Hey, nah, man. I see you shining, boy. I gotta get like you. Real quick.
Bro, I was about to say, I don't even think he in the camera.
Nah, I ain't.
I
I
was about to say,
don't need
so
to be
that's
in
why
the
it is.
camera, man. I'm just.
See, I don't like how you shining on me real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
No,
I don't like how you shining on me real quick.
good,
son. I ain't gonna
good.
cap. Y'all gonna judge me for pulling that bit out of my wallet, but it's all
you
good.
stupid, man.
Look.
I just put up on little bro.
No
man.
doubt,
That's
no
all.
doubt. Well, we glad to have you
Had
in the
Day
building.
Crew.
No doubt.
Day
What's
crew.
good, what's good, bro?
Day
Yeah.
crew.
Ah,
Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.
Look. Now, just on the side, real quick, and stuff like that, intimate conversation with Jay Lyric. Saturday. Doors open at 8. Be there at
Doors open
7.
at 7.
Oh, snap.
Early, I'm telling
Oh,
you.
Be
so
there,
this is gonna be
Yeah,
a long.
six.
This is gonna be
Be
a long
there.
show right
Be
here.
there.
Early.
Be there.
Early.
I like it, bro.
You can pull up at 5:30.
Nah.
Be there early.
Y'all can pull up a sound check.
You
No,
can pull
I'm
up at 5:30 and then pull up
Look.
at 6. You know what I'm saying? Or pull up at 6.
I love.
And either way,
Intimate,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah,
You're gonna
you know what I'm
have
saying?
fun.
definitely we gonna run it back, another memorable night and stuff like that, more intimate setting, of course, because we had to do it just like that. So it's gonna be dope. But getting back to it, definitely the culture. I just want to break down this point real quick. Is what I see is that the things that are being promoted, they hate the consequence of it, and I'm going to get into some real cancelable things real quick.
Nah,
And
bro,
I'm-
it's
and I-
cancel-
and I-
cancel.
No. Good.
I want to say to everybody,
Get into it, yo.
this is my point of view. I don't want my point of view to spill on anybody else. This is just me.
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays and stuff like that, you have a lot of, sex workers and stuff like that, the OnlyFans, stuff like that. Not to get into that too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only point that I bring that up for is the fact that people say, hey, I want support sex workers. But then they want to say, don't over sexualize women. And that's the dumbest thing I ever hear. I want you to rub these two dry sticks together, but do not cause a fire. Like, these things are just inherently go against one another. And the thing is, you want a better community and stuff like that. You want people to find a better way, to get things. Well, this is the thing. People who probably sell drugs and stuff like that, they got their own reasons. Everybody has a reasoning behind what they do when they do it. It's just common sense. That's the process. Before you do something, it can be because you want the money and everything like that. But as us that are trying to live a balanced and healthy lifestyle and know for sure we would not promote this stuff to our family members, stop trying to figure out ways to justify poison that you wouldn't want in your household. Because guess what? Society is built by the unit of the person, the people as the duo, and then the duo turns into the family, the household. So if you're out there bringing something or idea to a unit, that's going to a household. That household spread into an institution. That institution is the community. So I'm trying to figure out, what do y'all want to do? What is it that where do we really want to go? Because there's things that y'all say that y'all want, the culture wants, or the culture's fighting and protesting for. But when you go back, your lifestyle is killing the exact same thing you're having these speeches about. So you got to choose some side. And if you're not choosing yourself, you're fighting against yourself. What is the next move now?
Ray look like he want to say something for real.
Bro, it's that I don't give a fuck mentality, bro.
Yeah,
but I was talking about like previously, like before, you know what I'm saying, everything had happened or whatever, like bro, it's that mentality. Like people was talking about like that hip hop mentality is like the I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I think that,
you know what I'm saying? Like you can go out,
is...
kill people and do this and that harm to people, and it's just because, you know what I'm saying? Like you really don't care.
And I think
it's like it's created by like the world. Like people go through these things, and like especially we be black. Hold on, wait. We black. We black in these streets. All right, we black in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So like, the world super don't care about us. The folks. Some people, they go through the worst shit, and like, it seems like the world don't care about us. Nobody like reaches out their hand. You know what I'm saying? But like, hey, there's actually a different side to this.
Yeah.
So they see nothing but selfish people.
Yeah.
They see nothing but selfish people. And that shit crazy to me, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm blessed with like y'all dudes. Like y'all not as selfish as some of these other people in this world. And some people see nothing but those kind of people. So they don't care what's happening. You know what I'm saying? They have like, they probably preach what they want to see. Yeah. But they don't see it. They don't practice. They don't even think it's there anymore, honestly. So they don't give a fuck at this point.
Facts. Yeah. And I feel like you can only give somebody the benefit of the doubt to the extent of what you're doing. So the thing is, you can't give somebody the benefit of the doubt that they're going to be faithful to you if you're not a faithful person.
Exactly.
So the thing is, a lot of people are feeling some type of way about other people and expecting them to be selfish or expecting them to be harmful to them because they're harming people. Yeah. Have you ever thought to yourself when you started like moving a certain way and you know it was shiesty, but you're doing it because, oh, somebody hurt me. But now in your mind, all the things you do, all the ways that you lie to people and you convince them, they sitting right in front of you. You telling them, yeah, I was chilling doing this, knowing dang well you wasn't doing that. And they believed you, and they just walk as if like all life is cool.
Promoting behavior.
And then the thing is, when you get by yourself, you think to yourself, dang, you see how easily they believe me? Who else is doing that to me? You know what I'm saying? So now once you become that criminal, that's why That's why
You
thieves
internalize it.
exactly.
You internalize it because you relate to it.
Now, like my homie Alex Rodoc. Facts.
Yeah,
My homie Alex
So you got the
Rodoc,
group
right?
chat.
He has this one song, and it's it's like a hey ya kind of song.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the song sounds super cool, bubbly and stuff, but it goes over a very dark concept in a sense. So Gloss, he says, "How can I ever trust you when I know that I gloss over the truth?"
Ooh,
Like
bar.
I'm out here, I'm lying, I'm hiding things, and I can put on the face. So when I get by you and you're putting on the face too, I don't even know if it's authentic or not. But that's why I feel like it's better to move in authenticity. But people feel this way. They feel as though but what if somebody hurts me after I'm doing everything right? But I think to myself, if you're doing things right, it's not you're doing things right so other people will do right or you'll get right back, but so that you don't have shame, condemnation at the end of the day. Somebody does you wrong while you're doing right, you don't go home with guilt. You're still innocent. So what you got to worry about?
Only thing you gotta worry about is a preconceived notion that you gotta be hard as fuck.
Nah, you know,
Alright,
Damn,
true.
I got made out look like a pussy.
nah, it's kind of like a saying I heard. I know Nipsey quoted this, but it's kind of like, would you rather be at peace with the world and at war with yourself, or be at war with the world and have peace with yourself? You feel me? Like a lot of people don't know. A lot of people, again, like I think I might say this before. A lot of people don't love themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people look outside for validation from other people to feel good about themselves. You feel me? So they might think, all right, but if I do this, I'm a, you know what I mean? I don't, granted, I had to sleep at night with this shit. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get the love from everyone else who don't matter
at all.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I'm gonna get the acceptance from them, and I'm gonna just cling on to this. You know what I mean? But then when I go to sleep at night, I feel horrible. You know what I mean? But that's because, like, as a culture, we don't really care about ourselves, our well-being, our mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all these
We've been
things.
grown. We've been like formed to care about other shit.
You know what I mean? And that goes back to culture, bro. Like that's why, like, with a lot of hip hop is very weird for me because, again, like I'm aware of a lot of things. You feel me?
Mhm.
But it's like we're very hypocritical in what it is. Like even when it comes down to like rappers, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a topic soon or whatever. Like rappers who incriminate themselves in their lyrics, then get mad when they get caught.
That's just learning at the wrong time.
You
What's
feel
that
me?
man name?
It's no longer a mixtape, it's a snitch tape now. You know what I'm saying? They put it.
You know what I mean? Then you getting mad at other people for like, bro, you said it.
Young
Yeah.
Thug.
Like
This is
bro,
not what Usher meant when he said this is
Young
my
Thug.
confession. Like that's not what he meant. Facts. And like talking about that though, is one thing I say is that chasing the bag and money is substituting the pursuit of love. And one thing that I always think to myself, you know how they say never use people as a means to an end.
never.
Never do that. You see,
Ever.
once you start, people worry about the objectification of themselves as far as, being sexualized or whatever the case may be and stuff because of the nature of a man. But the nature of people to want to obtain things in general is more dangerous than anything, because really what it gets to is when you want to obtain things or fantasies and dreams, a lot of people's dreams are not to build a family or fulfilling dreams for family's sake. It's fulfilling dreams for objects' sake. So the thing is, if all I want to do is obtain objects, why do I need people? Because that's not my end goal.
Materialistic.
Oh,
That's the word. Don't be
Yeah.
materialistic.
Yeah, superficial.
Worry about all that shit. That
True.
don't matter.
exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And bro, bro, I feel like a lot of people would be like stereotypical to be like, bro, I wouldn't take her home to my mother because, you know what I'm saying, this and that
Whoop-de-whoop.
reasoning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, bro, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to be that type of person to be like, people change, but realistically, you know what I'm saying? We already know, bro, people change, and you can't necessarily judge people off of their past because, like, if you're progressively moving forward, you're not. You feel me? Like your past is literally gonna mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you're progressively moving forward. Otherwise, if you're stagnantly moving forward, then it's like, I mean, you did this step and then you just
Backtrack.
stayed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just stayed to where a point to where it's like,
Renege on
okay,
yourself. You know what I'm saying?
like in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, you didn't really like,
doubt. Peace,
it's
man.
like you didn't really like move, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
some
bro,
people-
you ended up just like taking a step and then you just like, you know what I'm saying, like took a pause on life, low key.
Some people just so comfortable with their their ways. Some people so comfortable in their ways, or just they don't feel like they can get any better. When in reality, like the truth, since everybody want to talk about the truth, in reality, you can get better. You can do something. Like there's people in their 40s and 50s making it, but you thought you had to make it at 20 or 30, but that's not the case. You don't give up. Like that's why people be giving up. They don't think it could get any better.
You know,
real quick side note to that same story, bro. Like, I was in college, like, you feel me? I went to FAMU and you know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, I ended up having some classmates who were actually like 30, 40, 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it was like people that still actually trying to like better themselves.
That's hard.
Education and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I actually like looked at it as like that's actually. Like that's it's crazy that it's cool. You feel me? Because it's like, bro, that's something that actually like stick with me because it's like, bro, you're never too old to actually learn something. You actually instill something into my mind.
Because information never ends. It never dies. It's always.
You know what I mean? You will never be finished learning.
You can try to run from it like your whole life. You'll get it at some point. Right?
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like.
God willing.
You gonna learn. Sure. You learn something every day. Learning and you don't stop learning, bro. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of life. That's why I hate just learning.
Some old people. That's why I hate about some old people. They'll tell you to read all the time, but when it comes to technology, they'd be like, "Hey, can you do this?"
I don't know this.
But I'm like, "Hey, if you just read if you read everything on the screen, you would learn that too."
What is that? It's a look.
Hey, no. Hey, yo, no. Hey, yo.
To do this, it'll tell you.
Hey, yo.
He felt like he can.
Hey, bro, but check me out though, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. He said to check the ringtone. Oh shit! Did I hit it?
Yo. But no doubt.
My fault. But hey, yo, like real quick though, bro. Like on like that same type of note, bro. It's like being savvy with it, bro. Like people are not tech savvy. You feel me? They book savvy. They're not tech savvy. They book savvy.
I say that about
you feel me? But they also too.
She was very book. She was very book savvy though.
Yeah.
But then also too, like check me out though. You feel me? Like, bro, if you tell somebody, bro, read a book online versus read a book in person, I bet you that older person is gonna read that book personally, like a physical book, rather than have it online digitally.
But reading is transferable though.
You're so scared of this
shit. It is transferable, but it depends on the person. You feel me? A lot of old people, if you're talking about in our days, a lot of old people are caught in their ways, bro.
No,
they're not going to transfer.
That's what brings us back to the fact that people are so stuck in their ways, like they're too comfortable. They don't want to get any better than that.
Exactly.
Like all this information is out there to be better. All that it's just you just gotta
no.
And they will tell and they will no. But the funny thing is they would even tell us to utilize it. Man, it was never like this back in our days. And then he'd be like, it's here now.
Hey, wait a second.
But yeah, go ahead.
Dang, y'all gotta head out on y'all grandparents. It's
okay. Hey, rest in peace, all of them.
Rest in peace, my
I just want to say, bro, my great grandparents is still living, bro. Like both of my great grandparents is still living. Like.
Shout out to that man, my grandfather.
But the way you okay, back to the weather. Nah, but that definitely I hear that. So one thing I was gonna say is some people try to disqualify you and your progress sometimes, and I feel like that's something that I really like try to speak on when we come to people being comfortable. You know, some people will try to bring up things you did months ago to validate their struggles and their fumblings right now that they're choosing to do, and I think that is the dumbest thing ever. I think that is the epitome of saying, you know, progress is kind of stupid, don't you think? Progress is very obsolete, and I see this, and it's kind of like this, right? Like, yeah, like. No, the thing is, like, for example, like, okay, so if anybody knows, you know, I mean, I proclaim to be a man of the Lord, Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
Amen. We know this. You had a whole sermon,
yes, last time,
but the thing is,
pulling out chapter, pulling out
Leviticus 18:4. You know what I mean?
Now the thing is,
you God.
this man. Okay, just eliminate next time. But but the thing is, it's like when you're trying to live a more righteous life, people be like, "Yeah, I know I'm messing up right now. I'm stealing right now, but wasn't you stealing 3 months ago?" And it's like that is the dumbest thing to talk about. People will argue, and they don't know this, but they're arguing with you about the reason why you guys should be co-parenting your sins in hell when y'all both get sent there based off of validating and saying, "Hey, bro, we both in sin, bro." No, we're not. I sinned, but I'm not in it. You're in sin, so I'm checking you because I got out of it.
I got better.
You know, misery loves company.
Yeah, misery
and
loves
even-
company.
and
They don't want
even
you to
then-
do better.
And even then, cause the thing is, bro, everyone's always gonna measure you based on how they know you. You feel me? Like, it's so many people, bro. Like, I'm 23 right now. There's a bunch of people who still look at me like I'm 12 years old.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's just because I was around them more. So their perception of me is who I was at 12 or who I was at 15. It's like, bro, I've been 7 different people since you met me, bro.
That's because people
I've
know you
been
for a long
rectified
time.
certain things. I've fallen, I've gotten back up. Like, bro, I have way more wisdom and way more knowledge in my actions. But you want to hold me this little, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
your past.
it's like, cuz I'm a new person. I am a new person every day I wake up. I decide to be a new person every day I wake up.
Hey, that's facts.
You feel me? So, like, don't hold me. If you see me actively trying to get better, it's different if you say, "Oh, I'm gonna get better," and then you keep doing the dumb shit. Right?
Exactly.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But if you actively see me trying to be a better person, don't hold me to that because I'm trying, I'm moving, I'm progressing, I'm in the moment of. You feel me?
Man, some people just don't believe it because they don't see change.
No, some people don't believe it because they can't.
Yeah, facts.
Hold on, chill out with that
Nah,
truth,
I mean,
boy. Chill the fuck out with that truth.
Nah. Let me say something real quick, bro. Oh no, let me say something real quick, bro. Here's what it is, bro. Most people never talk to you. 80% of people will never talk to you.
Bro,
They're
Ever.
watching.
They will never talk to you. You are a mirror
Yeah.
that they use to talk to themselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro,
basically.
that is literally
You feel me?
That is literally part of the same man.
And that's what a lot of this culture is, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of this culture is just using a mirror so people can affirm themselves and they dumb shit.
Hey, bro,
Because
hey, bro,
it's not real, bro. Like nothing is like real no more, bro. Like,
Exactly,
everything is like
bro.
artificial.
Most of this
That-
is
bro,
not
hey,
real
bro,
at
bro,
all in
bro,
no way,
bro,
shape,
lies
form, or
is
fashion, bro.
falsified and artificial. And bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm trying not to cuss, but bro, basically, like, all of this stuff has literally led to like people just like faking a lot of stuff, bro.
Faking, like
Like
you don't
faking a lot of stuff
like stupid
like,
shit.
to a point to where it's like, bro, it's like, brother, like the little stuff don't even matter no more.
Like you know
bro.
them ain't your thighs, bro.
Like,
What you mean?
like,
The things we used to appreciate that were very small that just made you so happy. It's like, no.
I mean, even just the structure is just lost, and it's not even because people don't want. Well, yeah, people just don't want structure. And another thing I want to call the culture out for is those doctrines of devils, the demonic things that these people are talking about. You know what? I never had a platform to really boost this and just keep it out there concurrently. But we'll get into it. All them little crystals, all them ancestors you say you speaking to, but you won't speak to your own parents for wisdom. How you think the ancestors going to talk to you? You don't even talk to your grandparents that's telling you something. How does that even make sense? That doesn't make sense. Imagine you saying you're going out to the dating market and you say, well, you know what? I cheat. Anybody want to come in? Any takers?
And it goes
Any
against
takers?
progress too, because that's your ancestors. I mean,
Look.
it's before though. Like by default, it's before.
Look, now the
and
thing
then they
is,
try and take that credit though.
no. This is what I want to go in for. So the thing is, there's all these different burning the sage, doing all that stuff. I know there's people out that know me that like rocking with some stuff. But you know what I've been experiencing? I've been experiencing this for quite a bit. People are very bold in the things that are disgusting that they do. You know what I'm saying? And like they say, what you do behind closed doors is what you do behind closed doors. But if you're proudly and boldly proclaiming these things, and then you feel some type of way from me proclaiming and talking about things that are in the nature of purity, there's something wrong with you. And the thing is, they can poke fun because, like Christ said, "Hey, they'll hate you for my name's sake." So you know what I'm saying? I can feel the hate. Like Kid Cudi said, I can feel the love, I can feel the hate. And guess what? I love it. I take it with a sip of lemon and lime every day, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd love it. Nah, exactly. Nah. The reason why I say that is because Well, when we get into
I say, baby, like a drop of lemonade. Baby.
look, somebody gonna get their uncle.
But but like like spiritual lifestyle.
I thought you said I felt like your brother, bro.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
you got
hey,
him.
look,
man.
you ain't cracking them jokes, man.
Hey, bro, he cracking a little too subliminally.
Subliminal,
Hey,
subliminal,
Hey, Blim.
subliminal.
Blim.
Shout outs to Blim.
Yeah,
Yo.
Hey, hold on. Let Or get
Shout
this
out
point.
Blim, man.
Hey, continue. My bad.
No doubt,
Or
but
something.
I'm
I love
kind
that.
calling out these things because what I've seen is that a lot of y'all really y'all fight against Christians, but y'all look like a bunch of pseudo and synthetic Christians, to be honest. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Because instead of praying to God or Jesus Christ, you're praying to the universe. Oh, so you're substituting. All right, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? You're reading not the laws and the commands of God, but the laws of power. Oh, so you like laws and rules, don't you? Oh yeah, you like structure. You like that. Oh, you judging people and you using manipulation in order to make your way through life instead of patience and trying to get prosperity in order to work on yourself in integrity. Okay, I guess you're cool. That's nice. You know what I'm saying? You do your rituals, you talk to your spiritual people and everything like that. But
like,
yeah,
why do you need a ritual to just go work out and eat right? And,
facts.
You know, and just be a more positive person.
Look,
You know what I'm saying? Why can't you do that on your own?
my question is this. My question is this. Why make it seem as though that like the things of the Bible, you see, people have this whole thing to where they're calling it like new age and everything like that. It's not new. It's old. It's old witchcraft. It's old black magic. Congratulations,
Nothing
you
new
just
under the
figured it
sun.
out. And they like to say that they're spiritual, but no, you're religious. Because everything that you're doing is Eastern religious practices. Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
And even going into that, bro, like people are spiritual, but there's good and bad spirituality. Like there's bad spirits and there's good spirits. Like there's angels, there's demons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like people don't think about that. You feel me? Because just the spiritual, you feel me, is everything.
Yeah.
There's everything there.
Some would say it's definitely separate from religion.
You know what I mean? Religion, I mean, if you want to break down like being like religious, you can do anything religiously.
Yeah.
Religious being a religion is a practice.
Yeah.
I can practice working out every day. That's my religious. That's why I do religiously. I work out every day. I write every day. That's me being religious in my writing.
And you know, working out isn't going to work out for you if you don't know the technique behind it. That's the thing. A lot of people want to be spiritual, but you have no form.
You have no foundation.
And this is the thing. They talk about religious. They talk about like religious and different thing like that. What you're really talking about is legalistic. You're only focused on the rules and there's grace when it comes to being a Christian. That's what you're worried about. But the thing is, religion is the practice. Spirituality is the application. Okay. So the thing is, when you boxing, no boxer is going to say, well, the speed bag is useless. The gym is useless. So why are you saying the church is useless and the Bible is useless? But you want to be spiritual. How are you going to be spiritual without the one who created your spirit?
I will say, hey, listen, bro. I will say that some of these churches, it's like, I guess it's what people are used to. It's what people are used to, because some of these churches are really like. It also says in the Bible, be careful of false prophets. Some of these churches are false prophets. Some of these pastors are false prophets.
Hey,
they'll preach the word one day and then go molest some child, or not even just that, because that's the obvious choice. But go fondle with some money. That's the easiest choice, because they'll gamble, but that's a sin too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or they'll hate somebody. They'll hate somebody, and that's not good either. You know what I'm saying?
And then discriminate against them though.
Hey, look.
Not only hate the person, but discriminate against them. And
you
then
know how they can live with themselves?
Profit
What's up?
on it.
You know how they can live with themselves doing all that shit?
What's up?
Is you better, you paying them tithes, nigga. Hey, you paying their bills.
Hold on. Let me put y'all on game about something, bro.
What's up?
I might get killed for this. I don't care.
Hey, look.
Run that info, bro.
I don't
Run
care.
that info.
I don't care. They kill me. I know
why.
why.
Hey, bro.
Hey, let's
run the info.
Let's go. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Let us
I'm
know.
gonna tell y'all. So,
record.
bro, let me tell you something, bro. When it comes to most churches, bro, most churches have to abide by certain rules and regulations for them to get the taxes, to get the tax exemption.
Oh, that is trash.
I don't know if people know that, but most churches, if they don't abide by these certain rules that the government has placed upon them, they don't get that tax exemption. And most churches need that tax exemption.
Of course they
Now,
need
now,
that,
I ain't gonna
bruh.
lie.
Hey,
There are
bruh.
some churches
Church-
who don't use that. They don't follow these rules and regulations, and they can actually preach what they want to preach, what they
bruh.
need to preach, and what the people need. But
But-
most churches, because we're people, we're fallible,
You're
and you know what I mean.
definitely
We want to be. People want to be comfortable. People want to get paid for their fruits of their labor. So
Mm-hmm.
they're going to take this shortcut, and they're going to take this tax exemption so they can profit the most on what they do.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if you're going to be preaching, if you're going to be talking from the word, from any book, you know what I mean? I'm an Israelite, right? Whatever book you believe in, whether it's the Quran, the book of Buddha, you feel me? Islam, whatever you preach, you should preach it and you should teach it exactly how it's supposed to be taught. But they don't do that because they want to get this money. But when it comes to spirituality and religion, you cannot put physical and spiritual stuff together and try to make it like, no, bro, it's a difference.
People are expendable.
No, if you really want to teach it, if you're a Hebrew Israelite and you teach out of church, you take that tax exemption, you're not really teaching what's supposed to be taught.
People are expendable, and I as easily as I can say it, bro. People are expendable. I feel like spirituality is not expendable.
You say it's not expendable?
I feel like spirituality is not expendable.
The word can get skewed based on who's preaching it.
Exactly.
And
Of course, definitely.
Preacher ain't perfect, right?
No one's perfect.
Because like I grew up in the church, but like as the years went on, he started preaching more like conspiracy theories and shit, and like it got like just the you don't want to go to church and feel like bad type shit, but like it's good until he come up and start preaching. He's just preaching a bunch of conspiracy theories and bullshit, right? Like you're not really preaching the word at this point. Like we don't come to church for this shit.
You know what I mean? I ain't
gonna
gonna
watch this shit on like a YouTube video on the wrong part of YouTube.
I think it's
type shit.
important for people to like find their own understanding of like what spirituality is. You know what I'm saying? Like what true spirituality is, and they end up finding themselves within that spirituality. Because when it comes to earthly and when it comes to worldly things, those are two different things. Earthly is who you truly are. Worldly is what they tell you who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you need to definitely, everybody needs to work on finding their spirituality, because that's who you really are.
Yeah, like this is
Align
one thing
yourself.
that I always see is that when it comes to church, I feel like church is just like any other institution that people choose to dedicate themselves to. Now, people will vet through all types of universities and colleges. They'll go and see, what clubs got the baddest chicks? What stores got the best name brand things? No, this is the thing.
Personal experience, I definitely see that. But go ahead.
Well, the thing is, people are very lazy when it comes to vetting churches. You go to one and then it was bad, and then boom, yeah, church sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, but what about that same club that you pay $20 every week just to get turned out by every girl there? That club is popping, isn't it?
Even if it sucks, it's like you're a kid. Like it's gonna be a little boring, but it's
Yeah.
like as you get older, you do appreciate that shit more. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
facts. Now the thing is, it's like when it comes to like spirituality, me personally, I feel like you don't necessarily understand love until you get with God. Like that's the stream, that's the one that teaches that foundation. When it comes to spirituality, there's many ways to get to see, because like we said, there's lots of spirits and they come in different forms. The thing about us is that we're very black and white in the physical. I mean, not black and white in the physical. We're very gray.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Ooh,
We're very
no,
gray.
No.
The world is gray.
At the same time,
Nah, bro. You're definitely correct on what you said, bro. Both ways. You're definitely right. Black and white correctly make gray, bro. So fuse to get, bro, like you're right, and definitely in both
It's a
ways.
great-
I feel like to me, this is how I also talk about it when it comes to everything. People try to have a black or a white, and then the thing, they try to not acknowledge it, and they feel as though that they occupy the gray space 100%. But I remember one time I had this like vision, like it was kind of like an out of body experience, in a sort. And this is like one of the only times that I heard God's voice audibly. And like I was right next to my bed, and I could see my body laying down in my bed, and literally there was like a light as if it was coming from the sun, but it was shooting through my like room all onto my body. And like God was telling me, and it was like his voice was like a whole atmosphere. Like if you go into a forest and you hear trees, like you hear his voice, and his voice sounds like multiple different things coinciding with each other. But I could hear him like we're talking audibly now. And he said, "This is where I want you to be." And there was a light over my body. And then like I felt this slight push, and the push was like if someone went like this to you. And then I was in this dark place. You know what I'm saying? I could see the other side, but it was like darkness, and it was like an earthquake. Like my body was like shaking, like I was trying to move. The light was this close to me, where my hand is. The light's right here. And God was saying, this is not where I want you to be. And his voice changed to where everything was kind of like thundering and rumbling and stuff like that. And he was showing me that there's no in between. Some people think there's an in between. And he was showing me the in between is the transition to either light or dark. You're never in the middle. Because at the end of the day, if you think you're in the gray, you're most likely going to the black. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that you're in the light, then you're not in it.
Ugh.
The only people that know that they're in the light,
It's definitely dark out here.
yeah. Like the only people who know that they're in the
Cold
light
and no blanket.
know it because that's where they're at. There's nobody in the dark who truly operates in light. They may feel enlightened.
Unless you like lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta
Nah.
realize like
No, I'm not gonna say there is
In the dark.
nobody
Mhm.
who come.
that's it.
Definitely, but I to emphasize on that. No. Like to emphasize on your on what you're saying though,
Mhm.
on your point, bro. Like I feel like nobody else is gonna know the light like you know the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, once you receive that message and that, like, you know what I'm saying, like everything within that, and you pass it on, then that's basically like the bread. That's your testimony. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
I even put it to you like this.
Bro, that's your
It don't mean,
testimony.
like, it's stopping you from doing what you're supposed to do.
I
You know what I'm
even put it
saying?
to you like this.
That's
right?
only
It's
strengthening
like,
you to do whatever it is that you see as whatever, you know what I'm saying, that whatever it is that you need to do.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's only strengthening that.
I even put it like a little bit simpler. Like one thing that I always like abide by since I was young is you either build or you destroy. There is no in between. I know Sons 5% preach all the time. Like every conversation, you either going to destroy, or you going to build. You know what I mean? So like, what are we doing with any conversation? What are we doing with any action? Are we building? Or are we destroying?
Yeah,
feel me?
and you know, with everything, I have this one thing that I always hear, and so many people want to live such a solitary life. Like everything can be done with just self, and that's just not true. Like, how do you learn unless someone teach you? There's so many things and so many disciplines that people go out to in order to learn. How much more, if you need someone to teach you how to do natural things, will you need someone to teach you the things of the spirit?
But you can't. It's hard to learn a new language if you don't have somebody that speaks that language that you're learning with you.
Yo.
To talk to and
True.
like, have actual conversation with. 'Cause
And keep you
otherwise-
sharp on it.
Yeah, otherwise you're just gonna sound like you're reading from a book
Facts.
in normal conversation.
Yeah,
I think
and
people-
one thing too that I heard a lot is that when you're not speaking that language for so long, you lose that.
I think people
Definitely.
should like focus on like really like because in reality you have a good amount of control of what goes on in your life. You have a good amount of control. Now, I'm saying not full control because shit happens, but like you have a good amount of control over the people that you have speak on your life, be in your life, over the things you allow to happen in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have the ability to learn. We learn some of these toxic traits that people have that we don't need in our lives because we need to definitely 100% detach ourselves from certain toxic traits. That this is a toxic trait that leads to this, so you might as well like move on with it. And some people go from 0 to 100 because they just don't want to deal with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not everything. You need to figure out what the small things are, what the
The main objective. It's literally the main objective. Find out what your key purpose is, and you know what I'm saying, like,
Shit
bro,
gonna
like,
flow.
bro, it's what the mission is about. Because literally, if you don't know the main objective of the mission, how are you supposed to complete the mission? You feel me?
Don't just
Once you know the objective of the mission, then you know, all right, this is what I need to do. This is literally the point of me being on this job.
If you ain't in on the mission, don't try to jump in on the mission either.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all mind if I ask y'all a question?
What's up?
talk your shit.
More so, I mean, so boom, right? We talking about culture.
Yeah.
Right. We're calling out things in the culture, right? I'm calling myself out on this too, right? But I just want to open the floor for a question, right? Like when it comes to hip hop, you know what I mean? Because hip hop influences a lot of culture, especially us being melanated people and things like that, right? Where it's like let me speak on me. I know all this. I know all this. I try my best to be the greatest person that I need to be, right? But when I listen to rap, the first thing I'm gonna listen to is West Side Gun. First thing I'm gonna listen to is Pusha T. First thing I'm gonna listen to is like all these people. You know me, Rick Ross,
Disgusting.
you know, Babyface Ray. You know what I mean? I listen to everything that is against everything we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm also listen to like an India Ari. I'm also listen to like a
Kurt Franklin.
a KRS-One.
You're
capable
You know what I mean?
wait.
A Boogie Down Productions. I'm gonna listen to a Marvin Gaye, a Roy Ayers. I'm gonna listen to, you know, a John Coltrane. I'm gonna listen to Stevie Wonder. I listen to everything under the sun.
Hey, yo, I don't think the problem is you. I think it's people that's weaker minded than you that may live by some of that stuff.
Exactly.
You know
But then I also feel like it's as if, like, bruh, it's not necessarily that too, but then more so like, what are people influenced by? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're influenced by. You feel me?
Some people
That's not necessary.
their lives.
You feel me? So like, bruh, it's not necessarily like the matter that like you're doing this and that you're listening to this. It's like, what are people influenced by? You feel me? Because at the same time, some people will be influenced by the same stuff that you're influenced by. You know what I'm saying? Some people can literally go by literally whatever you're just saying and be like, okay, I've listened to Jay Dilla, I've listened to such and such, I listened to this and that, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Doom and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, still not get the same idea of what you're getting at. You feel me? So it's like, it's not necessarily that. It's like, bro, like what you're influenced by also like creates that, like the material aspect of what you're thinking about. Like, and like when I say material, I mean it's in like a free spirited, you know what I'm saying, like a canvas in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you created whatever it is that you create based off of whatever it is that you were previously presented by, plus what you're influenced by. You know what I'm saying? So like, whether that be you lyrically like doing producing stuff, you know what I'm saying, or you engineering, you feel me? Like, bro, you like you've done it all. Like you've been in all different seats, but then at the same time,
no, definitely. You know what I mean?
Like specifically, you know what I'm saying, like you. But
if you need
like,
studio
bro,
time, go to
you've
this nigga.
been. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, you've been in like that seat to where you know what it is that you're talking about, whether it's like, okay, like, bro, not the vibe is not right for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like the lyrics may not be right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still managing to like work with it. Or whatever it is, because you're the engineer in the seat. You know what I'm saying?
So,
you're not
what
necessarily
is
like
the question?
So I guess the question I'm asking y'all is because I don't know too much about Aura.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what Aura listens to, but more so as we all listen to similar music. Like, how do y'all detach? You know what I mean? When y'all listen to, like, let's say more so negative music, how did y'all learn to detach from the music as opposed to taking it in like some people would?
That's time for now.
I just appreciate all forms of hip hop, to be honest with you. Like, I just really love the shit. So like, and I understand where it comes from too. So, you know what I'm saying? It may be like heartbreaking for somebody else that doesn't like going deep into like, you know, real shit. But it's like, I can listen to it and I can be like, all right, yeah, I know where this is coming from. And I fuck with it just because they're making good art out of it though. You know what I mean?
Music got like layers to that whole. Music got sometimes music got like hella layers, like but outside of the like everything else, the vibes and everything outside of the vibes of music, like there's I guess music is a good representation of what you put on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like some people only want to put that the murder kill drugs type in their life. They only want to put that in their life, even if they don't even live that shit, because people say they listen to music based on what they're used to, but you ain't never kill nobody. So why are you listening to
That's
people
like,
kill?
yeah, that's like
it's
niggas
based on-
capping a lot though.
Cap is fuck. Like, why are you
Bruh,
listening to people kill somebody?
Bruh, it's based on what you feeling at the time. You know what I'm saying? So
That
if you
too,
feeling like
though.
killing somebody at the time, you know what I'm saying? Then you gonna be on that type of time.
Wait, let me tell you, I get mad at some people too, but I'll be ready to.
Hey,
Whoa,
bruh,
whoa,
hey, bruh,
hey,
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 bruh,
I got
hey,
plenty
bruh,
songs.
hey,
I
bruh.
don't know about that.
You know what I'm saying? It's how you feel though. It's really
Hey,
how
bro,
you feel.
hey, look, bro. We ain't talking about none of that.
They're all
Hey,
proud.
this ain't a confession. You can't use this against me.
Anybody
Not at all. This is all metaphorical.
Dang, Vlad don't even have to be here for y'all to tell y'all.
Hey, bro, I already got a song.
Hey, I just said this ain't a confession.
Feel me, bro? Hey, bro, I already got
You
a
can't
song.
you can't use it.
Hey,
that being
Hold on,
said,
talk about
hey.
me. I didn't even name that song.
Hey,
You feel me?
I'd love to
I
do it.
did.
I'd love to do a Vlad interview though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd love to do a Vlad interview. That should be lit.
Hey, bro, I
Dead
ain't
ass.
gonna lie, bro. I'll do that joint too.
Bro, I'm
Dead
telling
ass.
you,
Hey, bro,
what's up,
Vlad,
man?
hit me up.
Look, I'm telling you, I'm
You know what
dropping
I'm saying?
soon.
Hit,
bro.
hit me or anyone,
I'm dropping.
any one of the apes
Yo,
of Day
Dree
Crew
the
up.
astrologer. Hold on, wait.
Hey,
Dree
bro,
the
any one of
astrologist
the apes of Day
and
Crew
Alan
up.
Pro Rock finna
I
drop.
guarantee you, bro.
Yes, sir.
I guarantee you, we will give you one of the hottest drops that you know of, bro. We
Man,
from
you see-
We
Jacksonville,
finna start.
bro,
We
so
finna
you
start
already-
talking shit.
No,
No,
no.
back to the
Hey,
subject.
Bro, hey, nah,
Back
hey,
to the
nah,
subject.
Bro, hey, nah, bro, but people really know, bro. Like when it really comes down to the Jacksonville stuff, bro. Like
Bruh.
we are literally in the middle of this stuff, bro. Like all
we be
of us,
everywhere,
bro.
bro.
All of us,
Everywhere.
being between the west and the north side, you
And the
feel
south
me?
side.
Like, and the
South,
south.
Dang.
East.
You feel me?
Hey,
Like,
look.
hey, look, bro. I
Hey.
wasn't gonna leave y'all out, but everybody know, bro. If you're not from the east side, don't go to the east side. If you,
Nah,
bruh.
yeah, we don't talk
Hey,
about
bro. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
you
That,
feel
My
me?
bad,
look,
my
look,
bad.
I'm
bro,
from Trenton, New Jersey,
everybody
and I've been
know.
to all sides of Jacksonville. Nah,
I used to
but
work on the east side.
But
at
look,
Dunkin' Donuts.
we gonna have the Day Crew documentary coming soon because there's a lot of story behind it.
Yeah, man.
But
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean? I will talk
Yeah,
like
get back
speaking on
to
the
it on
music
track.
and stuff like that. But definitely wrapping it up just in summary of just the reason why we coming for the culture, because we coming for your neck culture. I see where you at.
Wu-Tang Clan.
And when we
Coming
talk
for
about
your
culture,
fucking necks,
well,
Killer
he said-
bees everywhere.
so
Fucking necks.
the reason why, and really what I want to say about culture is not culture as in like, you know, Hispanic culture, the food and this and another. We're talking about popular culture, pop culture, as far as it going into societal issues, entertainment, you know what I mean? What is morality, God, gender, society, all that other extra stuff. There's so many things that people are putting to the forefront that really has nothing to do with knitting the fabric of society, family, and humanity together. We are completely glossing over loving one another genuinely. And the one thing that people forget is that love preserves and it protects. And a lot of you people are expiring each other and your own brothers with the things that you say. And it's really boggling that you guys do not see the amount of death that you're promoting and permeating through the things that you say, do, and reflect to other people. And you're allowing them to put poison into their brains, talking spiritually, but not understanding that you have to protect every gate. That's the ear gate, the eye gate, the mouth gate. But yet,
all senses. Look,
they're giving you visuals. They're giving you visuals that are breaking you down. They're giving you the lyrics to say along with the visuals that's breaking you down, to listen to it and then exit out of your mouth. They're literally turning you into the water cycle of poison.
Look, with great power comes great responsibility. If you're an artist and you're a great artist and you make great music that people want to hear, you got to understand that you influence a lot of little kids,
Whether
a lot
you
of
want
old
to or
people,
not.
older people that don't have a way. You know what I'm saying? You showing them not necessarily the best way.
Hey, look, but we have the FDA, right? So the thing is, if we have something that monitors what we put in ourselves physically, and we're now so socially aware but not socially responsible to the fact that how much more do you have to check the things that you are putting inside your mind and inside your heart and inside your spirit? So really, hey, that's our job right now. We're turning into the spiritual FDA, okay? Because the thing is, how I feel about music too. I love a lot of different music. I almost got into West Side Gun myself, but while listening, but literally, I was listening.
Hey yo.
Look,
Big dog.
Oh wait, no, wait. It wasn't West Side Gun. It was East Side G. Never mind. I'm sorry. That was completely different artist. Y'all started.
ESTG.
Yeah.
I should get out my seat.
Bruh,
Look.
hey, bro, stop.
Look, hey.
Go ahead. But
Hey, this is the thing. I almost got into that type of stuff. Even when I was in middle school, I stopped listening to NWA. You know what I'm saying? Before I ended up getting out of middle school and stuff. But it was because every time I listen to something, I got to think to myself, I don't speak like this. I don't talk to people like this. I don't speak to people with the same kind of tone or talk on the same subject matters. Some of the things that they talk about in the music are things I'm trying to stay away from. So why am I listening to this? What's up?
I'm waiting for Kodak Black to actually drop a like real conscious, like lyrical album because I know he can
Nah,
do that.
hey, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Crazy.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. If you listen to his like the one that he had Identity Theft on and everything, bro.
No,
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Nah, bro. Bruh.
Not,
bruh.
not, I shouldn't say Kodak, actually.
No. Bruh, hey, bro.
Imagine if Lil Pump dropped the lyrical ass
no.
fucking shit, bro.
No, bro. Stop it.
Stop
it, bro.
Lil Pump?
Because that would never happen, bro. Stop it.
Look.
Bro, stop. No, bro. Like, bro.
Lil Pump,
like,
bro. Think about it.
No.
This nigga drops
I
a
can't
lyrical-
think about it, big bro, because it's unfathomable.
This
Yeah, and like, bro, what I'm literally trying to tell you is like,
Think
bro,
about it,
literally,
though,
no,
bro.
bro. What I'm literally trying to tell you is, bro, it would not happen, bro.
Let's get it. That's what
Bruh.
Hey, look.
Bro,
But,
bro, stop.
hey, look.
Stop.
This man acting like you.
All right, fine.
Hey,
Like,
he said,
bro,
right,
hey,
bro,
no. Real talk. No. Real quick.
It's
Bro.
day crew shit.
For the fact that you can even imagine
I can't.
a lyrical
You
Lil
can't.
Pump.
You can't.
so you can't. He said you
Imagine
can't.
it.
Exactly.
Wait,
bro.
we're not.
Exactly,
Look. Wait. Rock
ahead,
the
go
dirt.
ahead,
Rock
just
the
Think
dirt.
Knock
about
out.
it,
All right.
bro. Just think
No,
about
no,
it.
rock out, bro. No. I
So-
said what I had to say, bro.
So
That goes to show you,
So-
though. That's who's my point.
what happened? I mean, hey, they definitely have a lot of things that they're going to be calling out on the next show. That's definitely going to be on the agenda. We're going to knock that one out. But pretty much just summarizing everything. Just want to say shout out to everybody who tuned into the AURAVERSE to watch your boy Ayamore and the rest of the day crew pull up like they always do.
Hey,
Crew. Day crew,
You
the
know what time
dedication
it is.
crew right here. So, hey, look, no signs. Oh no, we lost all the endorsements. Dang it! We're this close.
Go ahead, because I was about to.
So the reason this ain't no game.
Mhm.
Sign
It ain't no
language, when you
gang
throw
sign.
this
I thought
up-
that was random.
I was about to say, yeah, no, bro.
Anything more than one nigga is a game.
No. Hey, listen.
Wait.
That sign, what we got it from, means I really love you in sign language.
Bro,
That's how we do it.
cause I love you is like this, right? You feel me? Like, bro, I love you is like, you feel me? Like, bro, Taylor game, you know what I'm saying? Like, low key Taylor game, but then Jets at the same time, you feel me? So like, bro, you switch it over, you know what I'm saying? And then bro,
But
We
see,
love-
We got nothing but love for the people that's in the group.
we throw it up.
and
Oh,
no. Hey, bro, but hey, bro, like real talk, bro. It is what it is.
okay. So,
Go ahead.
so, but shout out for everybody for coming through and stuff like that. We're calling out the culture. This right here, we're making people feel as uncomfortable as possible. A lot of people push the envelope in order to make us get so down into the perversion. So much confusion, and people want answers, but they don't have the source. How are you going to get the solution if you ain't got the source? Y'all talk about the sauce, but you ain't got the ingredients yet. So how are you going to be cooking in the kitchen? So we're here to give you that food for thought that you've been missing. You feel me?
It's soul food, not eye
How the fuck
Exactly.
you can't cook with a cookbook with no ingredients, you dumb bitch.
so
Somebody just say love me, but that's how you end it all. Right?
I love you all.
Say I love you.
You know what I mean?
no doubt.
I
So
wish you could have got to the comments. But
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of comments that came in.
oh snap, we can definitely run those Next show we're gonna break down into the comments, definitely going into the intro part of the section. And
That's
if you
a lot
guys
harsh.
do watch this and you're not watching it live right now and stuff like that, drop any kind of questions that you want to hear on the next show.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna make sure we listen. We're gonna go through the questions. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna tap back in with y'all.
Look, yes, sir. So we're gonna do that. We're going even if you guys have some suggestions and stuff like that, we'll build up off of that. But closing out, it's the AURAVERSE. I am more. Thank you for tuning into Premium
I don't
Entertainment.
care,
Like
bro.
and follow.
Hey, bro,
Have a good night, guys.
Bro, I don't like this guy, bro. Whoever this is next to me, bro. Nah, bro.
That was hard.
I don't like this guy that's next to me, bro. Fredo, bro. Hey, bro, explain yourself.
Backseat, riding 4 deep in a family G. 16s bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up out that E-way, now we sliding through the back roads. Backseat, riding 4 deep in a family G. 16s bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up out that E-way, now we sliding through the back roads. I ride, cruising around my city with my top up like a bad bitch. 100 on that dash, we high speed racing, ain't no crashing. I'm a stand up nigga, they Chappelle so they can't stand him. Gold chains on my neck, just like I found them from Atlantis. Hoes gon' fuck a nigga cause I'm pretty and I'm handsome. Hoes do what they want, I bet these bands will get it dancing. I be in the studio late night cause I be vamping. Pictures worth 1,000 words, so baby, get to snapping. And I ride for my niggas, I lie for my niggas. Waste no time for these bitches, yeah. And I ride for my niggas, I lie for my niggas. Waste no time for these bitches, yeah. Backseat, ride 4 deep in a family G. 16s bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up out that E-way, now we sliding through the back roads. Backseat, ride 4 deep in a family G. 16s bumping ludicrous. Hey, what's your fantasy? I-95 on the drive till we back home. Get up out that E-way, now we sliding through the